Oppai Hunters.
Welcome to this week's episode of Oppai Hunters. Today we are doing something a little bit different. As you can see in the title, we are currently working on a review of Kill la Kill, and since it's a 24 episode anime, instead of rushing to finish the review on time, we decided to split it up into two halves and give our preliminary thoughts on the series. And since I've already seen the series, I'm going to hold all my thoughts for the review, so I'm just going to let Jls and Mnc do their first impressions.
I'll start with what I like from the show so far. I really like the animation style. Trigger animation always looks good to me. And the humor is definitely the best part of the show for me. And I hope it continues to make me laugh. I would also have to say I'm really invested in the story and where it's going. We ended off on a good part where my interest is very piqued. So I'm really liking it so far, and I have very few negative thoughts about the show.
So far, I like how the story's going. I'm liking a lot of the characters and like learning about their powers or whatever they can do and such, and just their personality. A lot of them are really interesting. I'm just also very interested in how the story is progressing. The latest arc we just finished on with the Elite Four really piqued my interest with just how everything works, and I love how it's going so far.
Meanwhile, what I dislike so far, I really only have two things that I dislike, and one of them, I guess you're supposed to dislike, because I really dislike the blonde chick. Jason, enter her name on the screen somewhere here. I really dislike her, but you're supposed to. So it's not really a valid dislike, and my other dislike was how easily Ryuko beat the Elite Four. I thought it would be something more spectacular. Like, I liked her battle with Non. Like, that was my favorite one, but the other ones kind of seemed weaker compared to the other two. And that's pretty much it. I really like it so far, and they're kind of just nitpicky at best for my dislikes.
My biggest dislike of the series that has been here since the start is the animation, unlike Jules. I don't find it appealing at all. I've grown to it, but it's still not an animation I would choose to watch on my own. And some of the characters can be annoying. And some of the episodes I do get a little bored for when it doesn't have much to do with the plot. Like, I don't know, just sometimes it's more just about fighting and showing that Ryuko's growing, and it's like, okay, I mean, that's cool or whatever, but I don't know, I need a whole episode.
I think, now this is like some, as soon as I finished writing down my thoughts level stuff, I was like, I think Ryuko is gonna go and challenge the blonde girl, and then at some point, Satsuki is either gonna fight her and be like, don't do it, or just say fuck it and join her and take her down. Like, put their differences aside and take down a common enemy. And then maybe fighting Satsuki's mom. We haven't really seen much of her, but we've heard about her, and she's really mysterious. And I just think we're gonna have a more centralized foe here, and I think it's gonna force Satsuki and Ryuko to work together, and then Ryuko's gonna get with Mako in the end.
I can't quite tell how it's going so far, but I guess my prediction would be Ryuko is going to get really, well, she's already very pissed. And I think she might just start trying to just destroy the whole student council and just demolish the fucking school. Just because of everything that's happened with the Elite Four and everything.
And my current rating is an 8 out of 10. It's almost a 9, but I don't want to give it a premature 9 because I know from past experiences with these Oppai Hunter videos that I'll give it a high rating from like the start, and then it just slowly goes down. So I hope it goes up to a 9, because if it keeps doing what it's doing, it's definitely getting a 9 for me. And I doubt it's going to go any lower than an 8.
My current rating is higher than I stated to them before all this. It's now a 7 out of 10. I added a point from my previous 6 because the story just has me much more intrigued. I still really don't like the animation, which is taking a toll on that rating. But overall, the story is very interesting, and I just like the characters, voice acting, all that. So it's a 7 out of 10 for me.
Thanks for watching Oppai Hunters. Like, subscribe, comment. Yeah.
Eh.
Titties.
Yes.